Here we go. It's a damn good time podcast. It's a damn good. It's a damn good. It's a damn good time podcast. It's a damn good. It's a damn good. It's a damn good time. If we were really good at singing, we wouldn't be here right now.
I thought that was perfect.
I mean, it's pretty decent.
I don't know what you were hearing.
Either way, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Schaefer.
I'm Cody Evans.
And this is a Damn Good Time podcast.
It's football time.
Let's go sports. Let's go sports, baby.
NFL, anyways.
Yeah. Well,
We already had college
football.
last week.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, we're kicking off the NFL season for sure right now. And
This is exciting.
I'm stoked. I'm super stoked.
Exciting. Can't wait. I'm not wearing my Browns gear. I almost did.
Yeah.
Like, literally was deciding between two shirts.
Yeah.
But my buddy, our good buddy, at Millersburg Brewing, the brewer there,
Mm-hmm.
head brewer there, he's like doing some event outside down the road from Steve's house here. And I had to make a little appearance real quick.
Do a little popping.
Little popping. Didn't know they were just giving away free beer. I probably would have told you about it.
Yeah, dude, I would have stopped.
Yeah. Well, I also had to go to Lowe's and get a toilet seat. Another story. But, you
That's
know, made a little popping, so I wore my Millersburg T-shirt instead.
Yeah.
there
Well,
to
when
rep them.
you text me like, I'm meeting Derek real quick, and then I'll be over. I'm like, okay, cool. And I ran some Helltide on Diablo 4, so I was doing fine. You know?
Yeah, you're just gaming.
Because there was a point in time when you're like, I want to meet Derek there. I'm like, that's like right down the road. I should just pop in.
Yeah, I probably should
pop
have
in.
called you first, and I didn't. I apologize.
But then again, I had the thought in my head. It's not like anybody would have been pissed off if I showed up, right?
no.
You know, it's
no.
like it's not like you went there to hang out with Derek and you're both sitting there like, I'm glad Steve's not here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I could have easily just taken it upon myself to go,
Right.
but I was in the middle of some Helltide and Diablo. I'm like, all right, cool. I got a 30-minute Helltide, dude. I got a 30-minute potion going on and a world boss after that. I'm set for a minute. So that was cool. You know, don't worry. Like, I could have made that conscious decision to show up, but
Yeah, you didn't text me back right away either, too. I was like,
I was-
I'm 10 minutes out.
Yeah.
And then, like, literally, I mean, you're driving, you're like, cool, but I was on the phone talking to our other buddy, Eric.
Yeah.
For about 20, 30 minutes about our trip to Vegas and fantasy football, of course,
Yeah.
because
I
we
think
just had our draft.
I think at that time you're like 10 minutes out. It's like, and I responded instantly because I had finished it up, and you know, like I hadn't had the laptop in here, lights weren't on, the stage wasn't set yet anyway. So I was like, all right, cool. And then it was a little more like 20 minutes, and I was like, that's fine. And then I was sitting down here watching TikTok, so that's cool. It's playing, baby.
Right.
But like, you know, kind of back to that point, it's like I easily could have made the decision like, no, let's go see what's going on at Gavin's. I could have gone there, but I was in the middle of some shit.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
We did our things
And yeah,
outside of our things.
and I want to say, like he mentioned the football thing, and he's not wearing his football gear. If you're listening and not watching, I obviously do not have any football gear on. It's like, just kidding. I got a hat and a shirt, dude.
Boom.
I'm ready to go.
Boom.
I'm ready to see what these brownies can do, dude.
You know, it's always the what can Deshaun Watson
Yep.
that we paid a lot of money to.
Yes.
But hey, at least he's not the highest paid quarterback anymore.
Not
That's,
anymore.
Not anymore.
But he was when we got him, and he hasn't earned a goddamn dime of that at all. In my opinion, he hasn't earned it yet. Obviously, I want him to be our guy. And when we picked him up, I think I said it, like, he's not going to be our guy.
He's got this year to prove it, I think. And
This
then
is his last year.
after that, they'll probably cut loose.
This is his last year. I
Yeah.
think.
Or they'll at least be like, well, we're looking for somebody.
Or they'll fire both him and Stefanski.
Which, no, I don't think Stefanski's going anywhere. But I think that's more of like a GM decision, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, GM and coach. But Stefanski's done a great job.
He has.
Everything else, I mean, we made it to the playoffs last year.
I personally think Stefanski
let's
has
not-
done a fantastic job. But you know the way the Cleveland Browns react, it's usually
Yeah, but I don't
Clean it
think
up.
it's the coach. I don't think anybody's attacking Stefanski yet.
true
Because-
because he did run a lot of injured players.
Because I mean, we're talking coach of the year material in the way. I think most people are like, he's coach of the year. Look, we lost to Sean. We brought in these quarterbacks, and somehow we still got our way in the playoffs.
Yep.
And that's a big statement.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, you can say a lot goes in the back of the defense, and it does. 100%.
Yeah.
The offense, and then we always had Nick Chubb, which we don't anymore. Hopefully next year or this year. Hopefully this year he
Half
comes back.
season, yeah, 5 games.
Healed
they're
up.
saying.
Doing well. Man's recovered from the injury before, but he was a lot younger back then.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough.
And the running back game's all about youth, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. 100%.
Some wide receivers can hold out a little later. QB's obviously fucking Aaron Rodgers out there older than my ass.
Yeah. We can't wait to see that this year.
I mean, who else old? You had like Brett Favre was a fucking old motherfucker.
Yeah. Well,
Wasn't Steve Young old before he went
Yeah.
out?
yeah. QBs can go for your, I mean, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not.
Oh, yeah, fucking Tom Brady. Why didn't I even glance over him?
Yeah, probably the goat of goats.
Yeah.
Like, more rings holding than anybody.
Literally the best one ever, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of did the thing where he like retired and then came back and then
Yeah.
still won another Super Bowl. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still the best at this shit.
And I think he was, I think earlier in the offseason, he was talking shit. It's like, these young QBs can't do nothing. I can come out there and show them what's up. Like, so then you see like the rumors like he may be coming back. I don't think he's coming back, but if he did, he'd probably still be a fucking baller, dude.
He just get his leg broken. I feel like.
The osteoporosis sets in. Like
Yeah.
he's not eating enough yogurt and dairy.
Well, I mean, how many times can you just get fucking tackled and like locked in and bruised and beaten
Right.
and like that? Like, I mean, you look at UFC fighters, right? They go out for a fight,
Yeah.
and I'm not trying to compare the two sports to do anything kind of
Right.
like crazy.
Yeah, no, I
comparison.
get what you're saying.
They go out there and they're brutal, they're mental, they don't have pads on, whatever. But and there's an off time for football and all that, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to argue that, but that
all
abuse,
professional sports are the exact same way.
yeah, that abuse you can only take for so long before you need to retire and your body gets older and shit changes.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't heal as fast. It's not, the recovery process is longer. Like, everything just takes longer. We know.
Yeah.
We're getting up there a little bit.
Yeah, and even bananas things like if you watched the Ravens Kansas City game, that one tight end that was balling out for the Ravens. I suck with names.
Yeah, likely.
Likely, he took that one spill in the back of the end zone,
Yeah, it looked like it hurt like hell.
and like they had to get the trainers out there and shit. I'm like, oh man. Because
Yeah.
I saw, because I didn't watch the game. I was watching the highlights and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. I should pick him up for my fantasy league. And then I saw that play. I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't pick him up for our fantasy
Yeah.
league. And then 2 plays later, he's like back out in
He's
the fucking
back in.
field.
Almost catching a touchdown.
But there's so many times you can bounce off the goddamn ground like that to where you don't get back up.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
That
Your
guy-
body can only take
there
so
was
much
literally
abuse.
a dude that's like, 6.5 feet tall. He was like up over his head and fell from there to the ground.
Yeah, smashed it on his shoulder, probably knocked the wind out of him
Yeah.
at least. And then he's like just rolling around. I'm like, oh, he's got broken bones. Something's
Yeah.
going down. I'm like, all right, I don't have to worry about picking him up on the waiver wire. And then it's 2 plays later, he's back out. I'm like, son of a bitch. All right,
Back out
well,
and almost got another touchdown.
I'm grabbing
by-
this
by
guy
a
in my
fucking
fantasy
toe.
football league.
But that's the thing. I trip over a goddamn curb and I fall from.
Yeah, I'm
From
taking the
foot
rest of the
height.
day off.
Yeah, I know the rest of me is like 4 feet up, like my girth area that's taking the hit. That was a 4-foot fall, and I'm not walking. I feel like shit for 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
Like-
they're just used to the abuse, but you can only go so long, and this is why you have players from their 20s to their 30s,
Yeah,
maybe in their 30s a little bit.
yeah,
You don't have many 40-year-old players out there unless
running backs and wide receivers,
they're a quarterback.
unless they're not getting hit all the time.
Right.
And that's the other thing though too is
Or
like
keeping that arm
I
healthy.
do feel like there's a different mentality though behind the fact that like, like I say, like, oh, I trip on a curb and I fall down.
Yeah.
But if I'm getting paid, if I'm getting paid $100,000 a year,
A game?
yeah. But I'm saying like if I'm getting paid $100,000 a year and it's like, Steve, stand up, shake it off, you're fine. I'll fake that for sure. But these motherfuckers are getting
Well,
millions of dollars a year. It's like, dude,
say
just
they're
shake it off.
paying you $1 million a year
Yeah.
to do some shit.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this body.
Yeah, right.
100%.
Right.
I'm gonna fake. I don't have a concussion. Oh, this. Like, yeah, I can't move my pinky or whatever, but I could still catch a ball with this hand.
And
or
the
whatever.
stars in
Like,
this game are getting
4 times
3,
that?
4,
10 times
5
that?
million a year,
yeah,
and some of them are getting like
guaranteed.
guaranteed, and some of them it's like, oh, there's incentive bonus if you go out and go
Yeah.
harder. It's like, I'm gonna go hard between my 20s and 30s,
Yeah,
and I never have to work a day for the rest of my life.
right.
Neither is my family, neither are my friends. Like we can just all.
And then
I might be like having to put a lot of money into rehab and spas and
yeah,
fixing my broken ass body.
or you just go like you become that hot name. Like, I fucking hate talking about the Kelsey brothers, and
Right.
I think I wonder if it wasn't for Tay Swift.
I don't think they needed that.
They didn't need that, but now all of a sudden they
But they
started a
got-
podcast. They just got $100 million deal for a fucking podcast too. Like, they need that. Like, come
No.
on, dude.
No, I mean, in a way, it's me and you talking, but it's different because they're elevated. They can talk about sports. and
Superstars.
do- Oh, we did a super professional thing where hundreds of millions of people's watch.
And
this
Jason's
anyways.
the center brother, right, from
Yeah.
the Eagles.
Yeah,
Like,
from
he
the
was
Eagles.
a baller dude anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He had a name for himself, but I also feel like nobody in the real realm of the world knew who the fuck he was until his brother started dating a
Oh,
superstar.
100%. Yeah, no.
In the
100%.
football world, everybody knew who the fuck Jason Kelsey
No,
was.
their podcast get elevated because of Travis Kelsey with Taylor. 100%.
Stardom, yeah.
Is there more people watching it? Definitely. And now are more people like, who is Travis?
Yeah.
He was a big man that was the center,
Jason.
or Jason.
Yeah.
Sorry. Jason, big man that was a center that just
Yeah.
pushed people over for his quarterback.
And
to
he
jump
was
over
really
top of
fucking
him.
good at it too.
Yeah. Oh no, he ran the whole. It's just coming out. He was running the whole offensive line.
Yeah. He was calling out protections and everything. Saying he'd spot the defense and be like, get. Usually that's what the quarterback does.
Yeah.
But this guy was running the offense on how to block and do protection zones and shit.
And then commuting back to the quarterback and helping out the team.
Yeah.
Doesn't normally happen. So now Jalen Hurts is on his own
Yeah.
without the big man there. But yeah, their podcast blew up. And I'm sure not a lot of people. But now you look at him and he's an awesome guy.
Dude, Jason Kelsey's really fucking cool.
The last Super Bowl, he's jumping out the window and
Yeah.
stuff and doing all that. Wasn't it the last one where he jumped out the window?
Yeah. Or even in the playoffs or something, and he had like
Slammed
these,
a beer with
these
some
dumb
people.
suspenders on and
Yeah,
shit.
like,
Yeah.
he's just a big dude. Smashes
yeah.
beers. Like
Seems
everybody's
like a fucking bro. Like, I want to
and
hang out
everybody's
with him.
like, yeah, oh yeah. Where Travis is kind of like, yeah, everybody knows him because he's like Patrick Mahomes' #1 receiver,
Yeah.
and like
We all knew his name before.
they're winning Super Bowls back to back, and
Yeah.
like everybody's like, oh, who are the, it's because of these two guys,
Yeah.
which is a team effort.
It
By the
is.
way.
It is.
The
Goes to show it.
defense,
Just talking about Jason Kelsey, it goes to show that the linemen matter every once in a while too.
yeah,
I mean, I was a lineman in high school and shit, so I always thought like the linemen are the unsung heroes. We're the ones doing the real work.
Right.
But like, I thought it was I did think it's kind of cool to see a center go into superstardom like that. It's like, all right, that's
Yeah.
cool because I can relate to that more
right.
than like a tight end or a wide receiver or running back.
You're out there every snap,
Yeah,
every snap.
yeah.
The linemen are out there. They don't.
And you're the first person to get hit.
The running backs, the wide receivers, they
And-
switch in and out.
And you're hitting 350-pound dudes
Yeah.
constantly.
I don't know. There's mutual agreement between like the centers and the centers. Like we just hit each other every day. Like we just make like I'll put my hands this way, you put your hands this way. We can try to block or whatever. But like for the most part, are those two just hitting each other and like standing up every game?
I'm going to tell you from, at least from a high school standpoint, it was fucking hate you. I'm going to push you as hard as I can. Oh, yeah? Well, I fucking hate you, and I'm going to push you harder. And it's literally what all it was. Because even then, like, even on pass plays.
But do you play, like, I feel like as a center, do you play a game with him a little bit? Like, let him push you a couple of times and, like, oh, I got the upper hand on this guy. Like, I feel like I would, right? Like, oh, I got the upper hand on this guy and be like, just so you know, whatever play we need, I can run this guy into the ground.
Yeah.
Like, if
Well,
you're a bigger dude, right?
And a lot of that depends on the play, too.
Right.
So if you know it's going to be a fucking sweep to the right as a center, it's like, I'm not even going to fucking try. This
Right.
big boy isn't going to. If I let this big dude pass me, he's not catching up with the dude that's already 5 yards downfield.
Well, center to center normally, too, it's like, typically, yeah, they hit each other head on. They're not really moving that much. They're just
Yeah.
going to do whatever, fall over. But most of the time, it's like the guy beside him and this guy beside him, they're going to either like do a little sweep in,
Yeah.
try to take this guy out, and then help you and push that guy over so somebody can run it up the gut.
Yeah. That's the biggest one. Online, it's all
And then the other
run
two,
plays are the big ones.
on the other side, it's the same way. It's like, we're going to just focus the middle
Yeah.
because we know the ball is coming there.
Yeah. Pass pockets, that's a different animal because you really want to make sure you stop them.
All right.
And then running up the gut, or because I was a guard, so a lot of times you'd pull, and then you'd pull your position. The center would come over and take your block for you to keep them from coming in behind, and then you almost become the lead blocker to the outside as well.
Right.
So then you have to have some speed. You have to have, and then you're going up against guys that are faster than you. You might have more size, but they're faster.
All right.
and they have more momentum coming at you, and they knock you straight the fuck down. Like I've been putting my ass so many times on pull plays and shit. But it is on the line. It's a lot of. I get what you're saying. Like we're just like, can we just like fucking calm down for one play?
Yeah.
He's gonna drop back. You're not gonna get past me. He's gonna quick throw it. Like let the secondary take care of this.
We're going to hug.
Let's just bro out for a second. Let's hug. Like
I'm sure it's not how it works, but
it's not, because they're all out there for fucking death.
Especially I'd be a competitive nature. Just be like, nope, I'm gonna get by. I'm gonna get by you. I'm gonna put you on the ground.
And I do feel like sometimes too, like you miss that block or that block slips through, and then that big guy's hauling ass towards your QB or hauling ass towards the running back and shit. And then you come up next play and they're gassed. And all you could hope for, at least at that one, is like they're coming right up behind me, and all I got to do is just kind of really just get him out of the way, just guide him a little bit.
Knock him a little bit.
They're running back's coming off my right butt cheek. I just need to make sure he's on the left side of me. So that's always kind of fun because they just burnt all their fuel because they're big dudes. Here's my chance to get a good block. Fuck yeah, get out of here.
They spent a lot of energy trying to get you out of the way. They managed to you slip up, and then all of a sudden now they got to take 10 steps, which doesn't seem like much, but
Yeah.
I'm sure those are the fastest 10 steps they're trying to make in their entire life. And then,
And just as a bigger dude, I got to tell you, one of my least favorite things is bending down.
and that's all you
And
do.
that's
in that
standing right
game.
the fuck back up, and that's all you do on the line is you bend down and put your fucking hand on the ground. It's like my back hurts, my knee hurts, my knees hurt. I don't like being in this position, and now I got to get up really quickly. Like this sucks. This just fucking sucks. And then get bashed. Like
Yeah. There's one play in the game last night I saw. I want to say it was the Chiefs. I think it was the rookie Xavier Worthy. He literally almost sat down behind a lineman, like hiding,
yeah,
and the ball was coming to him. Like they're like, just like sit down.
yeah.
And I'm like, how's this not like a legal formation? He's like crouched down. They hike the ball. He jumps up, boom, pass the ball to him. He's running, and luckily some outside, which they're probably like looking over like, I can fucking see this dude. Like, what are you doing?
Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's right fucking there.
But he still has to cover his guy.
Is he pooping?
He still has to cover his guy. This guy like threw it, but it was kind of like a funny like, oh, we gonna trick him. Dude. You just go in motion and then stop here, and then all of a sudden just like tuck and hide. He was literally tucked. I'd never seen it. He's like tucked and hid, trying to hide behind a
Yeah.
giant lineman because he's not a big guy because he's a wide
And
receiver.
then all of a sudden, everybody on defense is like, "Wait a minute, are there only 10 people on the field over there? We got this."
But you know,
Whoa, where'd he come from?
the guy in the corner's like,
yeah,
dude, you stopped your motion and actually sitting behind some guys probably farting on your head
yeah,
and got him. But I was just like, how funny is that? And I love trick plays in NFL. It's always
Yeah.
good. Like people always try them on. We're big Ohio State fans because we're from Ohio.
yep. It's where we beat.
Got a lot of family who went to Ohio State, but it's just like one of those things that against a good team, people always try their trick plays and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And sometimes they work, and when they don't, it sucks. Like, well, maybe you just ran a regular play.
yeah, yeah.
And that's what always happens to the Buckeyes. It's like the first half, everybody's like, trick play him, go for two, do
Yeah.
this, and it's like, oh, that was cute. Now we're playing second half football. What do you want to do? I don't want to do those anymore.
Yeah, it's one of those things too, and I know it's the pros, they're probably too smart to get duped by this one.
Right.
But then again, does anybody ever try it in the pros
Yep.
where you have like the coaches all of a sudden like, "Hey, get off the field. We got too many men on the field," and then one kid's like, "What?" And then they go in motion towards the sideline like they're trying to get off the field, and then all of a sudden the quarterback hikes the ball. And then they're wide open because the defense is like, "Oh, he's just trying to get off the field." And they're like, "Oh, he didn't make it. They had too many men on the field." And then the quarterback just throws it to him because nobody's guarding him. and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I would
They're
love
a
to
lo-
see. I would
They're a
love
little
to see.
wise to that, but I think it happened once. And I would have to look back, but I believe that has happened. It may have happened recently.
Yeah,
Where they tried that on somebody
yeah,
and it worked. But yeah, there was a guy like he was running. He was man in motion running. He's checking out. But NFL also has some different rules about men in motion and stuff. And
yeah.
but he was man in motion, like acting. The coach was yelling, just like and then he booked off. And
What do you mean? I'm not supposed to be here?
I don't even know if the ball went to him or something. It was weird, but I want to say that happened in the last couple of years. I don't.
Yeah,
But-
but I still remember, like in high school or even like middle school ball, like that was the trick play.
I can understand high school ball and some higher leagues, but like
Yeah,
if you're in middle school ball, get out of here. Like, why are you running that? That's just some dirty stuff. Your team sucks that bad. You got to run some trick plays. Like,
well, I played for Tusky Valley, dude.
hey, we've had some good years there.
Yeah. Actually, I think
Not when you were there, but
my senior year, I think they almost went to state, and I didn't play my senior year, so maybe I was holding them back.
yeah, we got rid of the fucking lightweight.
That fucking douchebag. No, I didn't start anyway. I wasn't. The only reason I lettered in football is for special teams. So
Well, that makes sense.
yeah.
He's special.
That was very special.
Well, I was going to ask you this.
Okay, what's up?
Since we're on the football subject, sorry all our fans that don't like football, but this
Suck
is
it.
what we're on right now because it's football
we're-
season starting, and after this, we promise you we'll try to take a little off.
Yeah, in
break off.
February. We'll
I remember I had somebody's like, "Oh, you guys all you do is talk about football, right?" And I'm like, "No,
we
not
talk
at
about
all."
what we like, and what we like right now is football.
The new kickoff rule. How do you feel about that? So,
Okay, so you're gonna have because I didn't watch. I went to bed before the game last night. I don't like late games.
oh, you know anything about the new kickoff rule?
No. And all I watched was highlights, and none of the highlights had anything to do with kickoff. So
So-
what is it?
They kick off from like the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And both teams line up like 10 yards apart from each other.
Okay.
Neither team is allowed to move until the returner catches the ball. As soon as he touches the ball,
Who?
both teams.
Well, no, I wasn't saying. I wasn't asking who. I'm sorry. I was like, who? It was more like a who. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't mean to
sorry.
say who.
I thought I said who.
No. I get it.
So the defense is not allowed to move until they touch the ball, and then the offense moves. Obviously,
Are they allowed to
That's right.
stand up or like?
Yeah, they're standing there staring at each other 10 yards apart.
Or I was just wondering, like, are they expected to stay set and you get like a false start if they move or some shit.
Oh no, if they move, I'm sure they get a fucking flag comes out.
Okay.
I'm sure. a
Oh,
flag
because
comes out.
they're still in standing position like a regular kickoff.
Yeah, and it's not down on your hunches.
Because
sprint
they
position.
when on kickoff you kind of stand like you're ready to sprint.
But so we just had the first game last night. Or the ball gets kicked in the end zone, it goes to 30.
Okay.
If not, they got to go tackle them, do whatever. If it kicks out of bounds, it goes to. I'm pretty sure it's back to the 32. That might be not right. It might go to where it's kicked out.
I don't know if I wouldn't imagine that's the case because if you
Well,
have
no,
a
no,
good,
that
if you have a
makes-
good kicker, you're trying to kick it out of bounds at the 1. Then
Well,
keep
it
it
had
back
to
in.
hit grass and then go out. But I don't know. I have to look the rules up again. But anyways, so it goes back to so instead of 20, it's on the 30 now, and you play from the 30.
Yeah.
What they are wanting is less injury from kickoff returns, which I'm like, how many do we have really on kickoff returns? I guess maybe some, but now who's ever gonna like actually punt it and try to play it as a placement kick instead of just kicking it in the end zone, right?
Unless you get a kicker that's good enough that draws it like at the 5.
Yeah, last night they just kicked them all in the end zone. It was Kansas City, Baltimore.
Yeah.
When you hear this podcast, it'll be a bunch of games have played. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna preface that. Two amazing teams, obviously the Super Bowl champions, and that. But they just kept kicking in the end zone. They didn't
Yeah.
want to play that game.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to try to strategize it,
That's boring as shit to me. It's like, okay, now whatever, but now
Yeah.
like can't we find like really good kickers then at kicking it like however many yards and just dropping dimes inside? I mean, I think you want a hang time guy.
if so, the ball's at the 50.
I think it's like the 40 or 50. I don't know exactly sure.
I could
I'm
see
sorry,
I could
but-
see it like this if it was a punt because punters can place them. You know what I mean? Punters can place them better than kicking it off the ground, and I'm sure
Oh, this
there's
is-
probably some kickers out there like, no, I can place it. But if you could fucking place it at the
Well, maybe their
5,
kickoff's not. No, I don't know. But they're all lined up together at whatever yard line.
yeah,
Maybe it's 40-40. They're lined up, and then as soon as he catches the ball, they're allowed to run. But I feel like they're closer than that. I feel like it's so weird.
Yeah.
And it's so like, it's like to deter injuries,
I get.
but
what
make the
you're-
game cooler. I don't know. It's just weird.
When I saw point after attempts are like way farther back now too to make them so that they're not.
Well,
Exactly set
that's
in stone.
been, yeah, that's been for a couple.
Yeah,
of
but I
years,
feel like they're
isn't
even
it?
5 yards farther back this year. It looked like they were way farther back
No, they didn't.
again. But so for that rule, I think you haven't seen a lot of people playing with it yet. They might not have had a lot of time to practice it and play with it.
Yeah, first game of the year. So,
And you could see that as an advantage.
and this feels like a very serious game because it was like, here's the Super Bowl
I
champs.
wonder what onside is then.
Here's the reigning. Well, you have to say when you're doing an onside kick.
You can't even fake an onside anymore.
You can't fake it. You have to announce when you're doing an
That's
onside kick.
baloney, dude. I think that's baloney.
Yeah, you have to announce when you do an onside kick with this new rule.
have to be ready.
Yeah. So good luck getting an onside
What
kick.
if? Which I don't know. You probably don't know this answer, but what if, as the kicker, you just bullet into a fucking one of the linemen, and you're like, "Oh, it's an accidental kick," but you probably get flagged for something because it didn't go so far, some bullshit. You
As
know?
long as it travels 10 yards, you're fine. So they got to be 10 yards away. Yeah, fucking drive that bolt right into his skull.
Yeah.
If you're that good of a kicker.
Or just kind of squab kick, do an onside kick that's going to go towards the guy,
Well, that's the whole idea.
so he doesn't have the option of.
That's been the idea of an onside kick forever.
Yeah, but I'm
They've
saying like
always been-
normal kickoff. Because then at that point you want it to hit.
They've always been 10 yards apart. So you have to kick it 10 yards.
Yeah.
And you have to have it do whatever. But normally when you're going to kick, the opposing team rushes at the other team. Or they stand their ground, whatever it might be. So you want a ball that is bouncing and travels that 10 yards and is really hard for them to follow because the ball's bouncing and going
Yeah.
left and right and up and down. And then once it hits that 10-yard mark, there's been kickers that have returned their own ball. 'Cause they're in the back
Yeah.
following it. It hits the 10 yards, and then all of a sudden it bounces way back because it just took a weird,
And it
boom,
Yeah.
and they've caught it again. I think Pat McAfee, who everybody knows now because I think he's done that once.
Yeah.
He kicked the ball and he returned it himself because
Yeah.
it went 10 yards and then bounced back.
And when I was speaking about punters that can place it, Pat McAfee's one of those dudes.
Oh.
Like they're like, we want it between the left hash and the sideline on the 3-yard line, and try to get it to roll back, and he could fucking
he's pretty
do
damn good, but he was also known for just roughing people up.
yeah.
He
He was
known.
that kicker. If there was somebody running it back and made it through, he was the guy chasing
He
you down to
laid
get
him.
you.
He laid him the fuck
Yeah.
out. Like
Yeah.
not like I kick, but you got to be afraid that I'm gonna lay you out.
Yeah.
But yeah. No. So
Yeah, no, I'm not
that whole
sure.
new role is crazy. We're gonna see how it plays out this year. Obviously, first game very boring. Very boring.
Well, isn't it just arena football where they just start at like the 30 or something? They just don't have a kickoff.
Yeah, they pretty much just don't.
So we're basically turning into that. And I get where maybe the thing is they don't want the kickoff team getting that full speed, and then the receiver not knowing
Getting
not
murdered.
knowing the sense to call the fair catch, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Nah, that guy's only like 10 yards away. I can get the ball. I'm a juke," and then nope, my juke didn't work. I just got fucking blasted. That's probably what they're trying to avoid.
I know, but this is why you get paid millions of dollars, is
Right.
Because you're getting blasted.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, they got to protect the player or whatever. We were talking about this today. Like, kind of wish I was into football more when I was a kid. Whenever, like, you'd see a pile of dudes and they're not even going for the ball. They're just trying to rip people's fucking heads off. You know what I mean? Like, fumble. And then it's like somebody's like, this is my excuse to just fucking rail this dude.
Yeah.
Like, twist his knee, break his ankle, fucking try and rip his head off.
dick.
Yeah, bite his finger off and shit.
Get me around that cup.
yeah. Give him the old dick twist. Yeah. Where they like their whole goal was to just go out and hurt people, you know?
Right.
Like that was a different breed of football star, and they weren't getting paid shit.
Yeah. I
You
can't,
know?
I can't remember the guy that invented the face mask.
Oh yeah.
What was his name? I want to say it was the fridge. Was it the fridge? God damn it. Sorry. I'm like really coming to my own with football right now and not early years, but
Yeah.
he
anybody that-
invented the face mask. He learned that if he grabbed somebody by the face mask and pulled them down, they just went to the ground. It was leverage.
Of course, it's just telling me what the fucking penalty face mask is.
Yeah, it was just straight leverage. But if you watch the clips of him face masking people, oh my God, what a good time to watch.
Yeah.
Like, and then everybody started doing it, of course, and they're like, oh no, it's illegal to grab somebody by the face mask now. Because he was just literally destroying everybody. Oh, you coming at me? Boom, grab you by the mask. Boom, grab you by the mask. Boom. Because everybody's like, oh no, you got to tackle somebody. Just do that. But there was no rule about grabbing by the face mask. And then later, horse collar came where you grab them by the shoulder pads and drag them down.
Yeah.
Um,
Now even like fucking helmet to helmet spear tackling, like you can't.
Yeah, you can't use your head for anything.
Like I remember in high school we were taught, drop your head, throw it to their sternum. like put your fucking head in their chest, dude.
Blast
That's
them
it.
out.
That's
Yeah.
all you got to do.
They're like, concussions aren't good.
Yeah.
You know, we shouldn't have brain injury.
I've only had a few in my high school days.
So now you just got to fly at somebody and like open your arms and legs and just
Yeah.
belly flop.
And it is weird how you see the way they play and shit, how the rules have they obviously train for shit like that. Like it trains, it,
Oh,
it teaches them
100%.
how to differently tackle. It teaches like,
But when a
even-
rule changes, it's on the refs to see how much it's broken and like how it's not.
even shit like, I'm sure it never used to be 2 feet in the sidelines. It was probably like, oh yeah, just one in your, and they're like, no, let's make it a little more complicated. Now you see when receivers go, they lunge out and they try to keep their toes back just to like scrape them a little bit. Like, because in college you see them a lot where they keep the one, and then you see those guys in the pros where now they're like they just keep their feet back and they dive out for it, and they don't even care about their bodies. They're like, I'm just gonna grab this and fall as long as my toes touch behind that line.
Well, just get the nose of the football past the pylon. No, whole thing should be passed.
Yeah.
To me to score as college and pro. The whole football needs to be past that line,
Yeah,
not just the nose of it. I think that's
Break the
so
plane.
stupid. That's so stupid.
or at least like the nose of it past the far end of the line, because it only needs to be past the front of the line.
Put some
right?
more lines on the football. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do. But that's just like, just grazed the line. Oh,
Yeah.
he scored. It's like, did he? He's not. His entire body's on this side. And this quarter inch of the football, you're telling me, quarter inch of a football, passing that is enough.
But I'll tell you this though, I think it is very exciting.
That's like 2%.
I think it is very exciting though when you see that guy make it all the way down there, or make it so close that all he has to do is just reach out just a little bit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got it, dude.
I'm fine with that, but you know what? It should be past your wrist. Like, I don't know. There should be something more to that.
Yeah.
To me, it's just too easy. And I know they want the games to be exciting. Because if you didn't do that, it would make it like, all right, full body, you're getting in.
Yeah.
Whatever. And that's how old football, I believe, probably was. It was like,
Well, because they didn't have so many fucking
they didn't have
replays
cameras and shit. It was like, yep, you got it.
It's-
Yep, yep.
He had the ball here, but his shoulders landed there. I don't think he was in.
How many people were so mad at refs back in the day?
Yeah.
And they were all probably getting grace. Hey, we want this team to win. You made something.
Oh my God, they were all betting. They were all betting cash for fucking Friday through the mafia and shit. Like,
100%.
that wasn't a touchdown. His knees landed. Nope, the ball didn't. Replay. Oh, we don't do. Yeah, we don't do replays. Fuck
No,
you.
there's
I
no
don't.
replays.
I don't
There's
think he did it.
There's no challenges.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah. Nope. I say he didn't. So, you over there? Did you get a good look at it? No, I didn't. Yeah. So I did. He didn't make it. So.
Let me go binocular on.
Yeah.
People from the stands, they can't tell.
Yeah, dude. There's probably championships won and lost. Different stories been written on plays like that.
Oh, you know the Browns won a shit ton of championships back in the day.
Yeah.
Cleveland, at least, whatever.
Before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, before it. Where was the Super Bowl? Browns, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Were they the Browns then? Yes. No. No.
They're
it's
named
Cleveland.
Browns after Jim Brown, right?
No, it was the Cleveland. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm an idiot right now. I apologize to anybody. It's like super fan listening. They're like, "How you not know this? You like the Browns?" You know what? I've seen stadiums tore down from a lot of Cleveland people.
Well, that's the thing. I wasn't into football till almost recently. Cleveland Rams? Holy shit.
Well, it's Browns because Jim Brown, the founder, or the Jim Brown.
Wasn't he a running
God
back?
Damn it.
See, we suck at
Owner.
damn Browns
Yeah, I'm really
fans.
bad at this.
We're gonna get so many
No, I'm
dislikes
s-
on this podcast.
Delete
if
this.
anybody,
Delete it. Delete it. Delete
We
it.
need to edit this shit out, dude.
No, I said this before to my brother, and I felt so bad. He's like, I'm like, it's just like if we Browns could give him a better name, they'd probably have a more popular team. He's like, well, it's for
Paul Brown. The team's first. I was even wrong. I said Jim. The first head coach and co-founder. Browns are a popular figure in Ohio. Coached Ohio State University in a national college championship.
okay,
Yeah,
Paul Brown. I thought it was Jim Brown. So
I thought so too.
never mind.
Yeah.
Maybe I was told some stuff by some idiots too.
So before we get too many Cleveland people hating us, let's
Yeah,
change
we
the
gotta
topic.
stop. We gotta stop now.
Um,
Sorry, guys. We just learned a lot of shit.
I learned that there's another team in the NFL named after a person.
Okay.
Do you have any wild guesses as the? I'm not wild or any good guesses, or do you know?
Named after a person's like last name or like
After their
a function
the
of what
full
they
team
did?
name, city, and name is technically a person.
Oh, okay. If I would have to go with something like that, oh boy, let me think about that.
It's not like the Saints because the Saints are named after saints,
Obviously,
and there's never a dude named New Orleans Saints.
right. I'm literally running through the names right now, and I'm like, oh, it's definitely not like Seattle Seahawks, Green Bay Packers.
I'll give
It's
you a
like,
hint. Their icon is, or their logo is based off the first name of this person's name, but it's also the name of the city.
the icon.
The logo.
Oh, the logo.
The logo itself.
It's named after their first name.
And it's an animal, but it was the dude's first name, maybe nickname.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
No.
Oh, but I was close, wasn't I?
No.
Oh, I saw your face. You're like, huh.
No, because I was thinking like, oh no, the animal's in the first part.
Oh, it's the first part.
First part is an animal, also the name of the city.
Wait, how's that? So it's a city that's named after an animal?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh. No.
You thought you just had a revelation there?
Yeah. That's with the Bengal Tigers.
Cincinnati.
What city's named after an animal? Shit. Falcons, no.
I was just there on a trip 2 weeks ago.
What city? I don't know. You got me stumped.
The Buffalo Bills
Are
are actually named after a dude named Buffalo Bill.
Oh, why did I like just immediately in my head?
Yeah,
I went ferocious animal,
Oh, okay.
and like that's all I could think about.
Yeah,
because I'm like every team needs like a first.
yeah.
And I forgot about the Buffalo Bills.
So I always
Who are
wondered.
the stupid ass buffaloes?
Yeah. Well, the city's name is Buffalo. Their logo is a buffalo.
Right.
And I'm like, wait, what the fuck is a bill? Like, what are they, Buffalo Bills? Like, is it like what is a buffalo?
True.
But apparently, there's like some old homesteader that his name was Buffalo Bill, and they,
Wasn't he like
and
a
he founded
half
the city or something?
gunslinger, half like?
Yeah, like he founded.
Yeah,
the
no,
city
I
or
remember
some
like
shit.
the Buffalo Bills stories. Probably all rumors, hearsay that got passed along, just like Wyatt Earp and whatever false stories we've heard in our life. But
A brief history of Buffalo Bill. William F. Buffalo Bill Cody was born in LeClaire, Iowa.
I mean, he's got a sweet ass last name.
He was a bison hunter, showman, one of the most famous, well-known figures in the American Old West. Cody started his legend at a young age of 23.
I've never
He's-
met.
Born in Iowa, died in Colorado.
I've never met anyone with the last name of my first name.
Oh, Bill Cody, yeah.
Yeah, never met anybody with the last name Cody. By the way, there's got to be somebody out there, right?
Yeah.
And it's spelled that way. I wonder, did my dad name me after Buffalo Bill? Handsome dude.
Hey, Cody was in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm trying to figure out the part where he made it to Buffalo, New York.
He created it.
Oh, he hung out with Wild Bill Hitchcock.
Oh, Wild Bill Hitchcock.
He was in Kansas.
Were you just like a good gunslinger that had a couple stories about you that passed around town and like everybody was scared of you?
Yeah.
Then? Like, you didn't have news back then, really. Like, obviously. Like, even when we were kids, we at least had some information with newspapers and
Yeah.
stuff that was a little more current event. But not really. We had TV.
Yeah.
So like back then, like word just had to travel.
It was all word of mouth. Yeah, it was all rumors. It's like how we all know that Marilyn Manson
Yeah.
removed 2 of his ribs so he could suck his own dick.
Did you play? Yeah.
You know?
Did you? Exactly.
It's just, we didn't have the internet. It's
And
not like
did
we were
it-
calling everybody on the phone telling
Did
them
the
that.
telephone game happen where like this really bad outlaw that everybody's afraid of
Yeah.
rolling the town? And Buffalo was like, somebody's like, oh, he's in town. He's like, all right. And he's walked up and shot him in the back of the head. He's like, all right, he's not a problem anymore.
Yeah. He
They're
wrote
like-
his own history. Like,
Somebody's like, that wasn't him at all. And they're like, no, that was him.
yeah, I did that.
We're going to tell the news that was him.
Yeah.
And that guy still was running rampant somewhere else. And they're like, nah, I got him. I got him. That's another guy. No, I got that guy. That's another guy. You don't worry about that guy. I got that guy.
That's even too like, so when I was up in Buffalo, I found they have a McKinley Monument, which we have one here in
Right.
Canton, Ohio. I think it's technically Canton or whatever. Is it Mansfield? I don't know. Oh, no, it is in Canton. But so he was a president from here, and I'm in Buffalo, and I'm like, why the fuck do they have? I thought he was from Ohio. Why do they have it? And then I looked it up. He was killed there. It's like, it's like, wait a minute. I thought we were the only ones that were supposed to have a McKinley Monument. Like,
On the back of the Ohio coin, when they did all the state coins, we have the birthplace of the Wright brothers.
yeah,
But then there's we have aviation. And aviation was invented here because the Wright brothers were here. It's like, oh, wait.
yeah, because when
They
the
were born
Carolinas-
in Ohio,
Yeah,
but they left.
yeah.
And then they invented it over there, but we're like, oh, yeah, but no.
Because what state has it?
That's like,
Is
that's
ours like the birthplace of aviation, and the other states like first in flight or something
Yeah,
on their
first in
license
flight.
plate? Yeah, but we're the birthplace, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
we got the semen over here.
Yeah.
We smart as fuck over here.
and then we're like, McKinley was here, and then like Buffalo's like, yeah, but this is where he died. Like,
We got the most presidents from this state, though. What? But yeah, they all moved away. Don't fucking matter. They all were
and,
posted.
and I think we have the most astronauts as well.
Yeah, yeah. Ohio wins a lot
Yeah.
with our semen. So
Yeah.
if you're looking for some good shit,
Yeah,
We
we're the
got
birthplace of a lot of shit.
we got a lot of smart here.
Yeah.
We got a lot of smart here because we got some downtime.
We're the
We got
home
some
of a damn good
uptime.
time podcast.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah.
One of these days we'll be added to the list.
We'll
get
be
big
on
enough.
We'll be on a state coin one of these days.
Kelsey Brothers will be like, how the fuck did these guys get $100 million podcast deal? Like,
Because they're from Ohio.
yeah, we're wondering the same
Wait,
thing about
no,
you.
No, wait, Travis. They're from Ohio. Never mind. They are from Ohio. My wife taught me that.
Maybe we should talk to them. Be like, hey, come on, Ohio boys, helping Ohio boys. Let's go.
Oh, we'd have a damn good time with them. I'm
For
sure. Yeah. Drink some garage beers. They have their
Yeah.
own beer line now, too.
Hell
and
yeah,
shit,
dude.
Which I'm sure they just got sponsored for and stuff. But, like, still, that's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like, they need any more fucking money. But good
Hey,
for
you know
them,
what?
man. One of these days, hopefully I'm making that much money and somebody's like he needs any more fucking money, you know?
I'm sure that's already happened.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably people like, what the fuck? That dude,
Yeah.
that dude Steve?
I'm pretty sure your brother said that to
I'm sure he has.
and mine said it to me at one point.
I'm
You know,
sure, yeah.
Like, you need it? Come on. Yeah, I do.
Yes, I do.
I got to buy groceries this week.
Of course I
And
do.
I'm still in debt, bitch.
Because look, in this fly don't come cheap.
You see this shirt?
I got that for free.
Mug Club membership.
Oh, that's Mug Club.
Hey, you know, when I can spend my $60, I spend. Shit. Sorry.
Dude, I couldn't even imagine us with fucking money, though.
We'll be dead already. It's fine.
Well, no, I'm not wondering, like, I always wonder, because as a person without a whole lot of money, you're like, you know what, if I had, like, a couple $1 million, I bet you I wouldn't have an ego. But the second I get it, I'm like, fuck this, I got a fucking ego, dude. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I'm sure
That's-
it changes you a little bit. It's
That's-
gotta.
That's the thing they always say, and I know we said it before in here. It's like most people that win like the Mega Millions for less than $20 million end up going bankrupt
Yeah.
because they go fucking crazy, and they spend, and they forget about taxes.
Right.
So they just go, oh, no, it doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter. So within 5 years, they're bankrupt because
Right.
they spent $20 million. Or all you got to do is spend like probably 10, 15 million. I'd be like, I'm going to spend 15 million. I'm going to send them 5 million. And then your tax bill
Yeah.
comes because you just bought all this stuff.
Yeah.
And your property tax comes. And all these taxes come. And you're like, oh, no. Oh, no.
That's. I always said if I won a lot of money, I would either find a financial advisor
Oh, no, 100% you do.
or find somebody that I can trust that has a lot of money already and be like, you're not gonna fuck me by telling me weird things, you know?
Yeah.
Because even like, what it was
No,
Dane,
you
Dane
find a
Cook-
financial advisor that you can be like, advisor. Find a financial advisor that you can be like, hey, I'll give you $100,000 right now. You tell me how to
or
do
just
this.
you take
right.
10% of the profits. You know what I mean?
No. Oh, God, no. That's
Yeah,
a lot of
10%
money.
is a lot of, yeah.
But anyways, they're going to do it for
yeah.
a check every week. So it doesn't matter.
Right. Because that's their job.
That's their job. And you put them on salary.
If you
and
don't
be
make
like,
money, they don't make money. You know?
Let me put you on 25 grand a year. And watch, by the way, they're already doing very well.
Yeah.
And 25 again, extra a year for
To
them.
watch one account.
They're already making then,
Yeah.
a lot of money. So that's very good for them.
Right.
So don't think that, and be careful.
Well, it also
I'd
depends on
assume-
how much money you're talking. Like if you win like one of those,
$1 billion.
yeah, if you win one of those one bill Mega Millions where you cash out at like $650 million, and you ask somebody to watch that for you, I would want to pay them more than 25
I'm just
grand
putting
a
in my
year.
local credit union so they shit their pants every day. So they shit their pants every day.
The smallest bank in the world.
Yep. So they shit their pants every day. And they're going to go, I don't know what it, Cody, no. I'm like, nope.
This is yours now.
You're fucking handle it. And guess what? You had these CD rates I saw on special at 3% a year.
Yeah, I want that 3.
Put it all in that. You're going to be like, no.
Well, then they'll mismanage it and lose it all in terrible investments, and then
Oh, no,
you're
they-
fucked on your ass then
Then
too.
they
so.
start blasting loans out like, do.
But
I need $1 million.
They'll be
cash
giving
on
they'll be
hand.
giving loans out to the people in the small town that probably
Yeah.
can't handle that money either. So
Right.
they'll lose it all.
No, yeah, you can't.
But they're
put,
insured.
yeah, you can't put money in there like that.
Can I insure my? Can I just become a bank?
Well, it's not like
What if I just became my own bank?
it's also not like if you took $65 million in liquid money and transfer it to them, right?
Yeah,
That's just a digital number.
true.
It's not like they go, okay, guys, we need $65 million in cash in our bank at all times because Cody might pull it out at point. No, that's not how that works.
Yeah,
Because there's even, you've seen the movies, but also I've seen it in like logistically some kind of real life TikTok that could be fake. But they go to pull $1 million out and they're like, you can't just fucking pull $1 million out
I know a guy.
without calling us up.
I know a guy.
You
that
can't
Was,
pull 10 grand out sometimes without calling them up.
yeah, I know a guy that was trying to buy like a top of the line commercial lawnmower, and it was like 12.5 or something.
Yeah.
And his bank wouldn't even let him pull 10 grand out. Like, no, sir, you need to call ahead for that. And he's like, what do you mean? It's like yeah, but it's not like here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not,
we don't. We don't have a vault just full of fucking cash.
yeah.
Like there's not in most local banks. There's not a vault just with a pile of money. So
Yeah,
they got maybe 10 grand
probably. Yeah,
tops. They're sitting on maybe 20.
unless they're in like a big city or something. Maybe they have a little more liquid, but like,
Yeah, maybe 50 grand sitting back there just to handle their daily transactions.
you're
But
almost
you gotta
better
call
off.
them
You're almost better off going to a fucking Las Vegas casino and transferring like 20 grand to them and then just cashing
in.
out.
So I know this for
Like,
a fact because I know somebody that worked at a bank. And during COVID, which was the craziest time, right?
yeah,
And we kind of live out in the middle of nowhere. All the farmers and all these people who actually got a lot of money because like gas and oil rights and their oil rights and all that shit.
Yeah. Land.
Started going
Tractors.
to a national bank account. I'm not going to say this because I do not want to get this back to anybody. She told me this information. I don't want to get it back to anybody. They were all coming to get their money out of the bank.
Yeah.
'Cause it was COVID was hitting. They were terrified. You know, the Dollar General shelves were clean dry.
Yeah.
You know,
Of course, there was no TP.
no TP. Everything's fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's going crazy. We all remember that time.
It was a different world.
There was bank trucks running there daily with an insane amount of cash every day. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
If I ever wanted to, like, get some money,
Yeah.
this would be the time.
Well, and the funny thing is, I don't know if this is a well-known fact, but the people that are guarding those trucks don't make a lot of money an hour.
They're probably like $20 an hour or something like that.
Maybe if they're in there, if they're at
We'll say nowadays at $20 an
Yeah,
hour.
yeah.
Come on.
yeah, but still, like they don't make a lot of fucking money. So they, unless they're like one of those trigger happy people that's like, I just need a reason to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Please, I hope somebody comes and try to roll my truck because they're fucked. You know, like.
We camp out the night before, trank guns, knock them out.
But any
and
normal
just roll with that
dude
truck.
would just be like, sure, fucking take it. Just don't hurt me, dude.
I don't care. Dude, money's insurance.
Remember this name. Look me up. Help me out. I'm going to get fired for this shit, dude.
He just put a stack in his back pocket and be like, see you, Bob.
yeah.
No, there was so much money rolling in and out. And I was like, oh, my God. If there was ever a heist movie.
Yeah.
If there was ever a heist time. And you know, I've always had that fantasy, like heist something.
We've talked about this before. You
Yeah.
wanted to do a Lego heist?
But I don't want to hurt anybody and I don't want to point guns on anybody.
Right.
So that would have, like, definitely contradict it.
I think it'd be cool to
But
you know, in a heist, like, yeah, get on the ground. Or like, no, I don't want to. You're not going to shoot me anyway. And like maybe pop one off next to him. Like, no, you know business. Like, no. See, I don't. Next one's going for your face. And like, he already pulled the trigger once. Well,
But
they only had one bullet.
tranquilize, neutralize them, and then like just like electrify the building, and they like, oh, but that guy's got a heart condition now. He
Yeah.
died, and then I feel bad.
They're gonna have
like,
PTSD.
Yeah,
They get fired.
but then I'm gonna get a rush, and I'm gonna be like, oh God, now I need to steal all these trucks. So, you know,
Yeah.
or I could just,
Slippery slope.
or just Smoking the Bandit, Eastbound Down, Fast and the Furious, whatever you want to call it, and kidnap the truck into a SUV or a semi.
Okay, yeah. That's more Fast and Furious. Eastbound and Down, they were smuggling beer.
Yeah, I know, but like a semi and a guy behind him, and then like
Yeah.
somehow breaking the comms, but you drive in the back of the semi, you're fucking dead. I know where your family lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck with the truckers, I guess.
No, the trucker's on my side.
Oh, I got
It's
you.
the bank truck that's not.
I got you. Okay.
And then be like, hey, you guys each get, $100,000, but you got 10. I don't know.
Like, hey, I'm a heist man, but I'm a nice heist man, so I'll pay for your
Yeah.
kids. I'll pay for your bills. Like, dude, there's only 20 grand on the truck. Like, well, you get $50.
That's what I was saying. There's so much money, and that's like,
Yeah.
anyways.
Anyhow,
Whew.
dude, we've been going on for a while already.
Yeah, I think we should probably.
Time just fucking flew. I don't even know what happened. I
uh,
feel like we're doing this. Honestly, I'm being super serious here. I thought we were only doing this for like 20 minutes. We've been going for an hour now.
I know. We talked a lot about football, and then I don't remember what was in the middle, and now we just talked about heisting.
Buffalo
That's
Bill.
cool. Buffalo Bill. Oh, yeah. That's right.
We went football, Buffalo Bill.
The Browns. Oh, we ruined
Yeah.
that. We ruined ourselves.
Yeah.
We're not Browns fans.
Yeah. James Brown, right?
Jim Brown, God damn it.
It's not Jim either.
It's not even.
I was thinking James
I was
Brown.
told that. I swear to God.
I thought so too, dude. I don't know. I wasn't alive back
I had
then.
to do more research on it. I'm sorry now.
I wasn't alive back then. How the fuck should I know that?
No, and they tore down their stadium once and it came back.
Yeah.
So, there's a reason.
We could do one of those fucking. We could actually do one of those TikTok guys where you stand out there and you're outside of like a public thing, like, hey, for $50, do you know why the Cleveland Browns are named this? And people are like, and they'll probably be like us.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot more of that. So we're on the average, dude. It's fine. We love the team. We
I used to
support our
love-
sports. Why do I need to know the origins?
Cleveland Browns were the only team for me, and then they became the Baltimore Ravens, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so that's why I fucking hate the Baltimore Ravens. Fuck them and
I
everything
also hate them
about.
because they're in our division. They usually do a lot better than us too.
Fuck them.
Because when they left and became the Ravens, they won a Super Bowl that year, didn't they?
Don't care.
But I'm saying, isn't that the history, or was it the next year? And they had what's his nuts as the coach, became coach of New England Patriots then too. Because he used to be our coach. Why can't you even think his name? He coached Tom Brady. What the
Hang
fuck?
on, everybody
Yeah,
stop.
now we're being
everybody stop for a second. That didn't happen.
Yeah, it did.
No, but yeah, we did have him. Oh, God damn it. He's a cheater. That's why. Jim Harbaugh.
It's not Jim Harbaugh.
I know, but he's a cheater now.
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick. God damn.
And Bill
Yeah,
Belichick.
he was for the Browns. Then we got
coached the
rid of him.
Browns.
And then he left. And yes, Ravens won. And then, yes, he went to the Patriots. And now they've won so many. But now he's gone, too. But anyways, that doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about that anymore. We're golf football, Steve. I just want to know if you had a damn good time.
Oh, so hold on real quick. I did have a damn good time. This actually makes me feel better. He was fired instead of coaching the Baltimore Ravens. And that's the reason Tom Brady has more rings than him. The only rings he has is when he coached Tom Brady and then Brady left and got another one.
Yeah.
So that's okay because he didn't get a Super Bowl with the Ravens because he got fired
No.
before he
good.
could
I was
coach
like,
the
wait.
Ravens. I knew he was our coach.
There's too
and
much information I'm
Yeah.
trying to process.
I knew
and
he was
it
our coach,
like,
and I
oh,
thought he moved with the team when they moved, but he got fired instead. So
Yeah.
that's funny.
fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. But hey, so back to that question. I did have a damn good time. Did you have a damn good time?
I had a damn good time.
We hope you guys had a damn good time as well. Listen to us ramble about the things we don't know about football, but we're trying. Also, comment. Let us know. Let us know where we fucked up. We probably got a lot of other facts wrong. Hit us up. Good or
I'm gonna
bad.
learn about it all tomorrow.
Good or
but,
bad. We love
yeah.
bad comments as well. Be sure to click like and subscribe. Follow us on all the things and stuff, and tell us why we suck, please.
Yeah. Or if you got questions,
Yeah.
hey, we might know them.
We may. We'll
Or
tell you what we
answer
think.
'em.
We'll answer 'em.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
To a damn good time,
damn
guys.
good time.
Love you.
Love you.
Tell your grandma. Chicka, chicka.